Welcome to Cards on Blast. Now, here's your hosts, JT and the Bird.
Welcome into Cards on Blast, your home for the latest card news, market moves, and deep dives into the world of collecting. You're hanging with your guys, JT and the Bird. This is episode number 31. It is part 3 of our city spotlight, and today we are getting into New York. New York
City.
New York City. That's
Somebody give me some salsa.
Yeah, we both went there. First, as always, I'd like to welcome in my friend Bird. Bird, how's the card world collecting treating you today? This week,
Cardwood was good. As you know, Christmas was earlier this last week, actually.
Correct.
And shockingly, I got cards for Christmas.
Hey,
I have no idea how they ended up with me.
But I did. Like people know what we like. It's weird,
right? So I got to open some cards this week. So I actually have some stuff for our favorite segments, Crack the Pack, our favorite segments, you know, what you got in the stack, and the card pull of the week. I came fully prepared for the first time in weeks.
For the first time in his life, possibly, people. Mark it down on your calendars. 2026 can be fantastic.
Hey, it's a good start. When you get Christmas gifts and you don't have to pay for it yourself, it's easier to find cards.
Good stuff, man. I got some Christmas gifts, too, that we'll be sharing on the segments here later. So stay tuned for that. But first, before we get to our main topic, before we share our wonderful Christmas gift cards, we're going to get into some hobby headlines. You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for him, but I guess we don't need to. Let's go.
And now, hobby headlines.
All right. Some controversy over in the UK. Integrity concerns surface over high stakes breaks. So kind of what we've been talking about here in recent past weeks with breakers. Are their boxes juiced? Well, there's a whole conspiracy theory going down. A major scandal has rocked the international hobby as UK-based breaker, The Hobby Box, on eBay. And I looked them up also. It is The Hobby Box UK on X, if anybody wants to check them out. Faces serious allegations and deceptive practices. The controversy reached a boiling point after suspicious footage emerged during a high-end soccer break, specifically involving a hunt for a Cristiano Ronaldo one-of-one masterpiece. Weird, right? Weird. Yeah. Here we go. Viewers noticed a highly questionable pack switch where a box appeared to be swapped off camera just moments before the massive hit was revealed, leading to many believe the outcome was manipulated rather than a result of authentic luck.
What? No. Nobody's ever tried to manipulate the market. That's not happening anywhere in the world. That's awful. So, yeah, I don't even know how they noticed that a pack switch was happening, but that's pretty terrible that if that's the reality. If they already had the pack, they knew what it was, and it was, you know, I mean, I still don't know how you do that as a breaker. I don't know how you know.
You probably
that
don't know
card's
what box
there.
it's in. I'm sure
Maybe they weighed all the packs or something in one of the boxes and knew where there'd be a heavier card or something. Because you know you can do that sometimes in Pokemon, or you could back in the day.
Or maybe the manufacturers are letting them know
right ahead of time. Like, oh, that's magical.
That seems more likely than anything, because if you mark a box, it's going to be very suspicious. If you just tell somebody and just, you know, keep it hush hush, it might go through without anybody checking it. But the fallout has sparked a massive debate regarding the lack of oversight in the breaking industry. Beyond the Ronaldo incident, collectors have pointed to inconsistent shufflings and questionable camera angles as evidence of a pattern of behavior designed to defraud participants. As prominent platforms move to ban the group, this story served as cautionary tale for the hobby, highlighting the critical need for transparency and the dangers of unregulated live stream gambling. It's pretty much what it is. So,
man.
All of our theories are probably
rough.
Yeah, I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire is what I've always been told.
Yeah, and I think we're smoking like it's the 70s at a concert at this point.
Heck, at Denny's.
But it just every week we come out with a new story that makes me trust the hobby less and less.
Right.
It's kind of frustrating as a consumer of the hobby that
Agreed.
You can't trust anybody involved in it that's in the positions of power. I mean, I guess that translates to the general world as well, but
sure. But in this case where everything's supposed to be luck of the draw, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be luck of the draw. If you manipulate that luck of the draw just even a little bit, you break the trust that everybody has had with you to do this the right way. And
it's like casinos having yes, your odds are against you in a casino, but it's like them having weighted dice that don't ever hit what you want it to hit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or swapping out the dice right before you throw. And you're like, oh, look, he busted, he's out.
Yeah. If you think of the breaker as would the breaker be the casino? Or would the breaker be the dealer for the casino? They have to have incentive if they're going to be breaking their code of conduct with the hobby and all their fans, potential fans, and people that trust them, right? They have to have some sort of oversight or
I think what really it comes down to is the incentive for them to have the underhandedness is they pull the Cristiano Ronaldo 1 of 1. Well, that gives their breaking platform a huge following, going, oh my gosh, these guys broke this card, we should all go check out theirs, they're having their luck is amazing. And then you have more followers, and that becomes I'm not sure if there's advertising or not on breakers, but I could see that being a thing. Like if they had a YouTube channel, like, oh, we should watch their YouTube channel and watch them do breaks because they hit this Cristiano Ronaldo, and
sure,
now the YouTube has ads, and now you're making a bunch of money on the side, and it's just
right.
It's just a manipulation.
It's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, if this is all real, and because I mean, obviously this is alleged at this point.
Sure.
These people are saying what they saw. I don't know if this is somebody that was like, I bought into this and I got this team instead of them.
It's
and
just somebody that's angry.
Crap. Yeah, like you know what I mean?
Be.
Like it's. But I mean, if it's multiple people that are saying it, who knows?
Then it's more than a conspiracy.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll see where that goes from there. But you can definitely tell that breakers you guys need to be careful. If you're a breaker and you're listening to us, just be careful. Do things the right way. You'll have no issues. Don't trust the companies that are sending you stuff and promising you this or that if they're going to protect you, because they don't care about you. They care about the bottom line, and that's it. So
yeah, facts.
There we go. That's the only real story, quote unquote, we have for you today. It was Christmas, kind of a slow week in the hobby. We kind of gave you all the major things last week with PSA and everything like that. So let's check out our rolling 30-day price increases through Skybox. We are going to visit this. Bird made the consensus that we're going to do this once a month, people. Okay.
Only because it has the 30-day rolling. So it's like, okay, you guys don't need to hear us butcher names multiple weeks in a row.
Unless they like that.
You might like that. I do. There's one coming up that I think is going to be exciting.
All right. I have not read these. I did literally copy and paste so I could be surprised when I'm reading them Ron Burgundy style and messing the names up. It's going to be even funnier. All right.
Stay classy while reading.
There we go. So we're going to start off with the NBA. The number one up is Keontae George, which is very surprising. I got a lot of his rookie cards. I'm glad to see that right now. That's cool.
Sell them now.
It's probably a good idea. Next up, Cooper Flag. Yes, 15% up. Jalen Johnson, Austin Reeves, and Alexandre Sarr.
I
almost said Dre because it's kind of spelled that way, but I don't think he's pronounced.
Isn't it actually Alexander with an ER at the end?
Yes, but I think he's French.
So is Alexander?
Probably. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Number one down, to the dismay of my friend, my manager friend, who loves this guy, Matisse Buzelis of the Bulls.
Okay.
LaMelo Ball.
Ballin'.
We ballin'.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Super Bowl.
Right?
Yeah. He's down. Ja Morant is down. Brandon Podemski.
Sure.
Yep. That's how you say it. He's down as well. And Brandon Miller. Poor guy, man. I thought he had just like the biggest upside.
Poor Brandon Miller.
Been very disappointing.
Yep.
All right, moving on to the NFL football, just in general. Number one up, Drake Matrix.
That's right, Drake Matrix.
Right, because he is the one.
Yeah. Speaking of Drake Matrix, did you see the game this weekend against the high school team? That team from New York, the Jets. They were like a high school football team. Yeah.
I didn't see that game.
Yeah,
I don't have
Drake,
any like special NFL.
I didn't either, but Drake Matrix had 5 touchdowns in the first half.
Dude.
And then he took him out, and he just was like, "Yeah, I'll chill now because we just beat the Jets by
awful
40."
Awful.
So
next up, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Nice. Caleb Williams on the rise for all you Caleb Williams
almost
collectors.
Won last night, buddy. Almost won, but you threw it too short.
Yeah, close. Matthew Stafford, and to round out the top 5 up, Drake London. Top 5 down. Whoa, this is no typo. They did this on purpose. Tago
retirement.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce that correctly.
It's Tago retirement.
Tago retirement. That's exactly what it says.
Yeah.
But, it doesn't roll off the tongue kind of like his last name does.
Skybox, you're like, bro, you've had too many concussions. Go take a break. Thanks.
Yeah, he's getting close.
Oh.
Michael Penix Jr. is down. Justin Fields is down. Daniel Jones, after his rising spike in the beginning of the year, is down. And Bo Jackson.
All right, Skybox, you just don't know Bo, okay? You don't know Bo.
They don't. They're too young, probably.
Let's
move on to baseball prices. Frank Thomas is the top up. Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Sure.
Was that pretty good?
Yeah, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
He's the second up. Romaine Anthony. It's Roman Anthony. But I'm surprised they didn't put a head of lettuce on there for his picture.
It's actually Romani.
Romani?
Yeah, the eyes after that N. It's hard to see. But yeah.
I guess, the I would have to be after the A for Romaine, right?
Yeah, Romani.
Romani
Anthony.
Yeah. Anthony. Otani is on this list, and Bob Clemente, stepbrother to Roberto Clemente.
Apparently.
Bob. It's his younger sibling who just wasn't quite as good.
This is a throwback to last week.
It is, right? Recall.
Bob Clemente.
Top down would be Cal Raleigh, Ellie De La Cruz, Jason Dominguez. Roger Maris is down. That sucks because I got a really cool old school Roger Maris card.
Right.
And Brooks Robinson to round out the bottom. All right, birds shining on this one.
Real quick.
Here.
Hold on. Before we get out of that,
yeah.
Why is Jason Dominguez on this list all the time? Like, is he that relevant that we're tracking his cards?
He just keeps falling. That's
like
why.
He is on this list. I know, but just always on this list. It's
you know what?
crazy.
I think because he was probably way overhyped when he first came out, and he's just falling now to some regular guy status. So, all right, let's move on to soccer. Bird, you want to take over the soccer? You got this?
All right. Number one on the raised list at 17.92%, we have Kylian Mbappe, followed by Erling Haaland, Cristiano Ronaldo, Mood Bellingham, otherwise known as Jude Bellingham, Christian Pulisic, let's go, one of the USA guys finally, Lionel Messi, up, and I love soccer because everybody's up, Lamine Yamal, Mohamed Salah, Neymar Jr., and down once again.
Oh, man.
Still, because somebody has hatred for this guy.
Right?
Pele.
We got to help this out. We got to go.
I know. I want to buy Pele cards up because I feel like he's just always at the bottom of that list all by himself with the one down arrow.
Look at where
look at me.
It's 0.25% for Neymar Jr., right? I'm betting a couple Pele cards could freaking bump him up into the positive there and get him on the ups list.
I'm telling you, I think we could do it.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right. Now get ready for the real butchering. The NHL card price changes by JT. All right. This is going to be awful, but I'm going to try. Especially when the names are wrong. It doesn't help me. Mario Lemurs.
Right. All right. As I would say it, Lemurs.
Lemurs?
It is. It would say Lemurs too.
Well, he's the number one up. Whoever the heck that is.
Oh, that guy.
Our friend Macklin Celebrini. Yeah, we're just going to say friend
Greatest
of the show. Why not?
On the Bay Area ever. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. God, Bird. Lane Hudson. I don't even know who that is. He's up.
No idea.
Wayne Gretzky will round out the top 4 up, apparently.
I like the next one.
The first down is Kale My Car.
What? It might actually be his name, My Car.
It might.
It's like,
It looks like 2 words there on their little sheet there, though. Kale, my car.
If that legitimately is his last name, like how many guys are like, dude, where's my car?
Right. What does my tattoo say? Dude, what about mine? Sweet. Next down is Alex Ovechkin from Jersey.
Got the name right. Nice.
Oh, that's not from Jersey. That's the actual guy. Okay. Next down, Gordie Howe, the legend. Then down Connor McDavid. Then Connor Bedard. Sorry, Bird. And then Sid the Kid is down.
Sidney Crosby.
Boy, that's more down in hockey than up. We don't normally see that.
Yeah, and it's hockey season, so you guys got to love some hockey players. Maybe they're all not playing well, and they're just like, screw these guys. We're going to sell their cards off.
I guess so. Well, that brings us to the end of our hobby. No, it doesn't. What am I doing? We got new releases. Oh, my goodness.
Jeez.
Sorry, I'm really excited to get this New York thing. New releases for this week. Bowman 2025 Draft Baseball is available for pre-order on the 22nd. Got some cool cards here to show you. I don't know who these guys are because these are all prospects.
I like that geode one. That's
especially
like
if there's no name on there.
You know the geodes, like the rocks are cut in half, and then you see all the crystals inside.
Ah, yes, senor.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I don't know who that is though. Doesn't say his name. This guy that's pitching is about to get sucked off by aliens. So we call him Probe. Let's go. Probe boy.
Proby.
Next up, we've got the 2025 Topps Universe WWE. Is this I don't know who that is, Bird.
That is somebody Morgan.
Morgan? Does that say Liv?
Honestly, my WWE knowledge is not vast
falling
anymore.
Off a cliff, right?
My kid keeps going, well, I want to watch WWE. I'm like, great, tell me when. We'll put it on. I know a few names. I just don't know that many.
I don't really like these cards. You can't see the names very well. Like if the name right there, this next guy with the mask on if that's his name down there, I can't see it.
Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to bring it up here. I call him, maybe he's PETA. Let's see.
Penta.
Whatever that. I don't know. Penta.
Sounds good to me. The next guy, Trick Williams, signs his name, Trick Willie. And that's a 1 of 50.
Yeah.
We got a 1 of 10 here. Looks like a dual auto.
The Usos, them I do know.
Okay.
Jay and Jimmy Uso.
I don't know.
Jay's kind of the big hitter right now in the WWE world. He was promoted up and, watching that background. I have watched documentaries on the WWE, funny enough.
Okay.
But less WWE actual action because I miss the heydays.
Roger. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins looks like
still around.
Ringside Relics. I do know him of 25.
I never got him. I know he's like been winning for a long time, but I never really got his character arc. I didn't love it.
I don't really. I mean, I know the name, dude. I don't know who he is. These 2 guys I do know. Okay.
You do know these guys.
The Brothers of Destruction. That would be Kane and The Undertaker forever.
Yeah. Right.
Definitely know those guys. They were huge when we were big fans of it.
For sure.
And then on December 22nd, available for pre-order is 2025 Topps Royalty UFC. So we got some UFC, pretty much signature. These are pretty high-end cards, they look like.
Yeah.
And everything at least we have to share here with Gene Silva, featherweight. We've got, who's this? Dustin Poirier. He's good. Mm-hmm. I know him. That's a cool-looking card, actually. Who's this next guy? Mauricio Santos.
Mauricio
Santos. Shows how much I know. Carlos Prates. Prates? Who knows?
I don't know.
Joshua Vaughn. And then we got Patty. Old Patty Pimblett. I do know him.
Okay.
He's a Irish brawler, right?
I would have guessed with the name Patty that he might be a bit of an Irish brawler.
I would hope so.
He probably drinks his beer warm and he eats potatoes.
I'm betting he's not from like Somalia or something. So, all right. 2025 Topps John Cena commemorative collection.
Can't see me.
So he can't see me. John Cena, baby. I don't know what this Topps collection, this first card is. What they put on the
he just retired from the WWE, and so they're finding a way to make money off of it.
Yeah, maximizing their profits off of him, I'm sure, while they still got the name. Here's a 1 of 5. That looks like a patch. What would that be a patch of, though?
Maybe a hat or something.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
He got his first WWE title card there, and then you got pretty much the same card, but looks like the refractor signature edition of 10. And then we got another patch card. It looks like that's a 1-of-1 patch.
Oh, there you go.
Signature.
You can't see me. There you go with a sig. Nice.
Then we got a John Cena, Randy Orton, famed foes. 1-of-1 dual signature.
I'm not sure those two are the two that I would put as the famed foes against each other throughout their careers, but hey.
I'm sure they had a run in or two.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, there's that hat.
Yeah.
Okay, so John Cena's wearing the hat right there. It looks like that patch is on the card previous to it there.
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool. Only one card to preview on this one because there just wasn't enough. Sorry, Beckett didn't give me enough cards. 2025 Leaf Electric Signature Series Football. I believe this is for college, if I'm not.
That's correct.
Yeah. So just one card to show you the flash of Bryce Underwood with an auto. Well, Bert.
Fabulous.
That is the end. Now we've reached the end of Hobby Headlines.
And now we get to do that next thing we both love to do more than anything else, crack that pack.
I know, and I've been sitting on these packs. Like, I'm pretty proud of myself. So let's get into it so I can get this itch scratched. Oh, my God. It hurts so bad. Let's do it.
Time to crack that pack, where we open a pack live.
All right. We are cracking some packs today. I am still pulling from this mega box of Topps Chrome basketball. So I have 2 packs of this to open, 6 cards each. Looks like a total of 12. Math is mathing today. I love
Fabulous. You know what? It's great that you're doing 12 cards because I'm doing 12 cards as well. But mine come in 3 packs because they get 4 per pack.
Okay. You want to go first? Since
Sure.
you got 3?
Talk me into it.
Yeah. You can go first and last. Oh, yeah. Okay.
2025.
Which hasn't been as nice to us as 2024 yet, Panini.
Right?
Just FYI.
Let's see what we get. All right. I'm going to open one, then we'll go alternate. We'll alternate back and forth here.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. All right. We have Jackson Dart rookie card.
Nice.
Not bad. First, just a base card, but still, I'll take it.
Jackpot,
we got
baby.
Bucky Irving on the laser. Okay, not mad about it. And then a Kyron Williams and a George Pickens to finish that off.
Okay.
But Dart's probably the hit of that pack.
Just base rookie?
Yeah, it's just a base, but still, he's as long as he stays unconcussed, he should be pretty good in the NFL.
Yeah, he's just got to take off that big old fake chain that he's wearing. I think it was like, I heard it was like his sister's or something. It had like a meaning to it. So, all right. Cracking packs here. Let's see what we got. Start off with Topps Chrome 2025 basketball. Kobe White. We've got, oh my gosh, this guy has a huge, like a long name. Yannick Conan Niederhausen. Rookie card.
God bless you.
Yeah, excuse me. Next, we've got Jarrett Allen, excuse me. Okay, there's our shiny. Let's, that's shiny too. Oh, these are all shiny. Okay. Let's just start from the beginning. There's 3 shinies. Gabe Vincent is the first on a hyper. I believe that's a hyper. Where's my camera here? Oh,
hello. Got you. I'm seeing you.
Yeah, stupid. Okay, on the hyper, Gabe Vincent.
Like it.
Next, we've got Ben Shepard on the checkerboard.
Okay.
Yay. All right, next we've got, this is cool. I'm happy about this.
Okay.
Neat Clifford, rookie card from the Sacramento Kings on the Mojo, I believe is what they're calling them.
Okay.
That's actually a pretty good hit for me. I like Neat Clifford.
That's good for you. That's a great hit for you.
It's my guy.
I figured that was called a wave.
I think they're calling them Mojos on this. They could, remember they call them seismic prisms on the.
Stolen my mojo, baby.
You know, it all depends on who's doing it, dude. So
yeah.
All right.
I remember when Austin Powers lost his mojo. It was rough.
You never want to lose your mojo or your
Kids,
JoJo.
Austin Powers is a funny movie. You should watch it. Okay. So pack number 2. All right. What do we got? Let's see. All right. Start in the front. We got a Quinn Ewers rookie card. We got Quincy Williams, formerly of the Jets. We've got Chris Godwin, and we've got Broderick Thomas. So we don't have...
Beep.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
So,
yeah, see,
Quinn
Phoenix,
Ewers rookie card.
Phoenix
base.
25 hadn't been great to us yet. Not as good
well,
as 24.
I opened 3 of the packs earlier, and they did okay. I will mention them maybe at the end of this.
Okay.
Because, yeah, but I did okay on the first few packs I opened.
Okay. Maybe we just got the bad ones for the show. That sucks.
Could be.
All right. Here we go. Nolan Traore, I guess. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it. A Donovan Mitchell base card. We got a Jalen Williams. The wrong Jalen Williams.
Fair
There's
enough.
2 Jalen Williams on the Thunder. This is not the right one. Just put it that way.
Sorry.
No worries. Next up, we've got a Luke Kennard.
Okay.
And here comes our checkerboard of Jamal Murray.
All right.
Okay,
Love it.
Checkerboard. Not bad. And then next, oh God, more of this guy. Grayson Allen on another checking board.
Oh.
You know what I did with, okay. No, you know what? We can go over that later.
All right. You talk me into it. Later. Got
Later.
it. Is that everything?
That's everything I have,
That's
buddy.
it?
I
Okay.
got one more pack over here I could open.
I was
but
hoping for Lou Dortz. I'm not going to lie. I was looking for Lou.
Last Lou
All right.
I got was one of those negative cards, just FYI.
All right. Last pack, Magic.
And
Come
it wasn't.
on. Let's
It was
do
flagship, not chrome.
All right. We got Geno Smith. Whew, rough year. Marquise Brown. We got JT Timulao from the Colts. All right. I didn't even know this guy existed, but okay, cool. And we got Jonnu Smith. So, yeah, I opened apparently the better packs earlier.
Yes, you did.
So that sucks. But, yeah, we'll...
Okay.
You know.
So, hey, we each got a rookie, though. That was pretty good. A Jackson Dart and a Nick Clifford.
Let me tell you about... Hold on. Where are you? Okay. So this is the rookie card I got earlier that was actually much better.
Okay.
So I will show this one instead. Pretend we got it out of one of those packs instead of the first 3 I opened. But we have Mr. Cam Ward.
Ooh, on a blue?
On a purple. So
purple.
it is number 59 of 75.
That is nice, actually. Number 1 draft pick.
Yeah. So, and, you know, I think he's gotten better throughout the season. His team is
Sure.
awful, so
Dude,
it's hard to
you
play
throw
well on a
rookie
team
out
that's
there,
awful. Yeah.
You're kind of asking for a bad year. It's just going to happen.
Yeah. He was the first round pick for a reason because his team was awful the year before and they were not much better this year. But, you know, still cool to get it out of 75 out of a pack. And I also got one of those Thunderbirds. Was it Thunder? Yeah. Thunderbirds of Justin Herbert.
Funny, that's my first card.
Yeah.
My first car, not card.
My first car was a Thunderbird as well.
I know, we both had Thunderbirds.
We did. Thunder Chicken.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. That was how we do this crack that pack thing. All right, Bird. Not too exciting. Neat Clifford. I'll take that. Jackson Dart. I'm guessing you'll take that. You have no choice. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be right back. We're going to get into this main topic, our City Spotlight Part 3 of New York, New York. So we'll see you on the other side. All right. Since this is episode 31 and we're talking about NYC, it looks like there's a shout out on here. Bird, is this something you wanted to shout out?
Yeah, I was going to shout out that this is episode 31 and 2 of the greatest in all of New York history wore that number. I'll go with the guy that I don't know as well first, and his name was Billy Smith. He was a goalie for the New York Islanders. So my understanding is he was very, very good. I'm not a huge hockey historical guy, but he was supposed to be a pretty damn good goalie. And the other guy, I don't know how you don't love this guy. He was entertaining to watch. I wasn't even a fan of the Mets. However, Mr. Mike, order me a Piazza. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't even know he was 31. I'm trying to think back, but I'll take your word for it.
That's the best I can tell you is I believe my word is gold on this one.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take it.
Right.
Usually the right thing to do. New
Changing
York
my
City.
lighting. Sorry.
It happens, dude. New York City is arguably the most valuable hobby city in the world. Given the historical significance of the Yankees, of course, and the sheer volume of iconic cards that originated there. So let's start off with the MLB in New York, the pillars of the hobby. New York baseball isn't just a sport. It's the foundation of the sports card market. Okay. Babe Ruth is our number one on the list here. Looks like his 1933 Goody cards are the quote unquote holy grail for many. He's transformed the game and the hobby. So taking a look at some of these cool Babe Ruth cards, none of them are graded very high.
Right.
Actually, that
because they're 100 years old.
Yeah. This says 1914 Baltimore News Babe Ruth is a 3, and that's from SGC. We've got that sold in 2023 for $7.2 million. Wow.
That's right.
Next up, we had the 1916. I think that's what that says. Sporting News Babe Ruth. Looks like one of those oddly shaped cards. Came out of 7. Next up, what is that? 2023 sold for $1.77 million. Next up, the 1933 Goody Babe Ruth. It's an 8.5, which is honestly, that's probably about as best of a grade you're going to get for a 100-year-old card, people.
Yeah. That one's only 90. So,
okay.
Better grades.
It's getting there quick, okay?
Right, I know.
Yeah. That one sold in 2024 for $1.62 million. Next up on the list, Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse, as he was called. His 1934 Goody is a cornerstone of any high-end vintage collection. Wow, Bird. Would you give that one a 9 on the centering there? That Goody? That's pretty bad centering, I think, personally.
I mean, I don't know how you actually noticed that maybe shifted to the right and up at all. It looks dead center to me. So it's a mint 9, but whoever's at PSA selling that card, their buddy's selling that card, they got a 9 on it. So, but maybe for that era in 1933, the cards were cut awful.
I bet they were.
And so that may be a 9 based on what they look like back then.
Right. Which, I don't know. It kind of makes me
I can tell you it's a 6 in Pokemon now.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, you think the technology has gotten so much better that they can cut cards perfectly now, and they still don't. So, I don't know. That one was sold at an auction for $576,000. A 1925 exhibits Henry L. Gehrig.
Yeah, I never knew his name was Henry.
No, me neither. I thought it was always just Lou Gehrig. So
that's all I've ever known it for.
A 4.5. That is a very oddly shaped. Even the whole casing of the PSA slab is a little different there.
It looks shifted to the right.
God, here we go. But a PSA version, a PSA 5 version of this card sold for just $1,032,000 in July of 2021. The Mickey Mantle Yankees, of course. If Ruth is the king, Mantle is the face of modern collecting. The 52 Mickey Mantle is probably the most iconic card in existence. This one here, the centering's not great, but I guarantee you PSA would give that at least a 9. At least.
It's better than the earlier one from Gehrig.
For sure. But I think the population on this Mickey Mantle isn't very high, at least for there might not even be any 10s out there. I don't know. I might have to look that up and swing back to this. But a copy sold in August of 2022, setting a record for the highest price ever paid for a sports card, going for $12.6 million, which was surpassed by Michael Jordan / Kobe Bryant.
Kobe.
Yeah. But at the time, that did set the record. Another Mickey Mantle sold in 2022 in January, sold for almost $3.2 million. This looks like, I believe this is the Bowman. Remember when we had that uncut piece of Bowman? This was the card that was on that, I believe. Okay. So I guess somebody could cut that perfectly and get a 10 on it. This one's a little out of center, if you're asking me. Could just be the crop job.
No, it's for sure. It's high, right, and high.
Yeah, it could be the crop, though. Like, I've cropped things bad. So
for sure.
Who knows? On the card,
Who knows? I mean, if you're going to cut that uncut sheet, you better cut it damn perfect.
You better make sure it's
find
perfect.
A way.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it just for the sheer fact that it could mess up. Tom Seaver for the Mets. He's nicknamed the Franchised. He gave the Mets legitimacy, basically, when they were a bunch of bums that nobody wanted around. His 1967 Topps rookie is the definitive Mets card for collectors.
Yes, and for you folks that don't follow sports well enough, they were actually called the Metropolitans.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the history behind
Also,
it.
another thing that I realized, that apparently those colors, blue, orange, are some sort of staple of Metropolitan or has something to do with New York. Because think about it, the Knicks are the same color.
Well, they still have the Metropolitan there as well. The museum, like where they have the Met every year, that Met Gala.
Does the colors have anything to do with that? I've also heard that they're also the colors from the Dodgers and the Giants, who both left New York, and they just put the colors together.
Okay.
Either way, it's a very interesting story about the Mets.
I do know there's a house in our town that we live in, or that we used to live in, that's purple and orange, and that's fascinating.
Yeah, I don't like purple and orange.
No, nobody does. It's awful. It's like the worst painted house I've ever seen.
It's the worst colors to go together for any sports team, too, by the way. Yeah, take a hint.
Light purple and orange.
Take a hint, people.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got this weirdly odd-shaped Tom Seavers card here, too.
Yes.
This is a very odd-shaped card.
Yeah, it's long.
Very long.
Skinny.
Yeah, skinny. It is the Victor Wembanyama of trading cards. Derek Jeter, of course, the captain. He is the modern standard. His 1993 SP foil rookie, especially in a PSA 10, is one of the most heavily traded and discussed modern vintage cards. And here you go. Yeah. You guys can see it. There's a 10 right there. Centering looks fine to me.
He was one of those guys that, despite the fact that he played for the Yankees, he was always seemed like the good guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he did it all right. He was not only a stud at the bat, but he was great in the field, and he was also a pretty good human.
Yep. And his starting lineup of gals he's dated, woohoo! Hall of Fame.
I wonder if she goes out with one of the Yankees.
That would have been a great soundbite right there. Thank you for hitting me with that, Bird. That was good.
Of course.
That is valued at $324,000 as of March 20th, 2025. We've also got a Derek Jeter 96 Select Certified Mirror Gold. Ooh, fancy. It's weird how all these, they blacked out the PSA numbers on these two Derek Jeter cards, but valued approximately at $288,000 in 2023. Next up, we do have Jackie Robinson. Of course, the first African-American player in Major League Baseball. A 1952 Topps Jackie Robinson, mint 9. Looks like it sold for $960,000. Almost a mil, Jackie. Almost. You're getting there very soon. I guarantee
I bet it would sell that now.
Yeah, I bet you, because that was 2021. So that's probably well over $1 million now if sold in an auction. This Jackie Robinson card, I don't know what this is from. It looks like a janky looking card, but it sold for $336,000 in a PSA 9, according to PSAcard.com. So whatever this card may be, it's very valuable if you have one laying around. Let's go through some honorable mentions. Bird, you want to go through our honorable mentions list,
I'd love
sir?
to. It's it's quite a list. It's hard to with New York having such a history, particularly with baseball. It's hard to narrow it down to just a few guys. I mean, honestly, Jackie Robinson wasn't even on the list when I looked up top players from NYC.
And it seems sacrilegious.
And I just looked at it and was like, there's no way you can't put that guy on here. He's just too amazing of a player, first of all, but also, changed the game with him crossing the color barrier. And, for them not to put him on a list, I think is tragic and not okay.
Agreed.
But some honorable mentions from back in the day. You have Joe DiMaggio, Yogi Berra, Duke Snyder, who played for the Brooklyn Dodgers, Roy Campanella, Gil Hodges, Mel Ott for the Giants, Christy Mathewson for the Giants as well, Juan Marichal, Carl Hubble for the Giants. And then you get into a little bit into the newer era. You got Mariano Rivera, who a lot of modern Yankee fans would say is one of the greatest Yankees of all time, just simply because he was so dominant. Now we're into guys that you and I have seen play.
Correct.
Darryl Strawberry for the Mets was always a fun guy to watch. Dwight Gooden, the Doc, if you will. Doc Gooden is what they call them. Then aforementioned Mike Piazza. And another catcher who may have even been greater was Gary Carter for the Mets. Love that guy. His Future Stars card should have been worth something, but junk wax era. David Wright, pitcher for the Yankees. Alex Rodriguez, controversially good, but steroidal. Reggie Jackson, obviously played for the Yankees. I'm not sure everybody puts him in. When you think of him, you think Yankees because he played for a couple different teams.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think of him as an A, but I'm an A's fan.
That's what I mean. And he was an Angel as well. And
correct. I think he was even an Oriole.
You have a lot of different options there. And then finally, you can't really not mention this guy, even though he's still relatively new. He's just doing crazy things. That's right. All rise for the judge, Mr. Aaron Judge.
That's right.
Obviously, one of the hottest guys card-wise in the market right now is definitely him. Plus, he's doing all kinds of great things on the...
Correct. It's pretty much an MVP candidate every single year.
Yeah. Yeah. So between him and Shohei, basically, it's back and forth.
Yep. Okay, let's move on to the NBA and the New York Garden Legends. The Garden, of course, being the Mecca of basketball, as they call it. NYC is the Mecca of basketball, so they say. I don't know. That could be changing.
Yeah.
I guess the streets and stuff like that are still, that's why they call it that. These names carry immense weight in the trading card world. Let's start off with Mr. Walt Clyde Frazier. That's right. The epitome of NYC cool. His 96 Topps rookie is a vibrant must-have vintage piece. Very oddly shaped cards.
69.
Like they kind of were in the 60s. Yes. Isn't that what I said?
You said 96.
Dang.
That's okay.
Yeah, 1969. Sorry.
Better
dyslexia a little bit. A PSA 10 sold in 2023 at Fanatics Collect for $252,000. We got another Walt Frazier card, the 1972. It's a PSA 10 sold for $62,481.60. Don't forget the 60 cents.
That's right.
Patrick Ewing next on the list. These are guys we've saw play. So I never got to see Walt Frazier play.
Right. Yeah,
right.
Me either.
Like all I can hear about is how great he was, but I did see Patrick Ewing play. He was the defensive anchor of the 90s. His 86 Fleer rookie sits in that legendary set alongside Jordan. So if you know what the Jordan rookie looks like, this Patrick Ewing has the same kind of Fleer, vibrant red, white, and blue on the outside.
Yeah.
PSA 10 sells around $4,000 for that. We've also got a Star 86. What kind of card is that? Star, I guess?
That is a Star 86.
Yeah, I guess so.
Star 85, right? That's the Jordan one. That's
the other one, yeah. So a 10 of this is estimated to sell around $10,000. So even a little more sought after than the Fleer.
Which is crazy because Patrick Ewing was a hell of a basketball player, but you think about him versus Michael Jordan and you go, wow, that's a big jump between those two in what their price is. So The legend of Jordan is definitely real.
Like how many people did Jordan keep from winning championships that were great players?
Including Patrick Ewing.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. Next up, we got Jason Kidd from the Nets. Yes, he's from our area here in Northern California. But in NJ, New Jersey at the time is where, if you guys didn't know, the Nets used to be in New Jersey, which is, I heard it's like a 17-minute drive from where they're at now in Brooklyn. Just FYI. While they were in NJ at the time, his impact on the franchise's history is undeniable. And his rookie cards remain staples for point guard collectors. Yeah, I was a big fan of Jason Kidd back in the day, man. I kind of modeled my game after him.
Yeah, he was. I actually remember you talking about that when we were kids. But he was one of those guys that was definitely a true point guard. I mean, he could shoot and he could drive and do things like that, but he dished the ball really, really well. He was his handles were good. And he was a good passer, which is what I liked about his game.
Yeah, he wasn't the greatest shooter. I specifically remember them calling him Asen Kid because he had no J for quite a while.
Yeah, well, I don't remember that well, but I didn't follow him as closely as you did either. So
okay. Then we got Bird frozen on the screen all of a sudden. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, he's back. Oh,
all right.
Okay.
So somebody froze. One of
Sorry,
us.
internet. We do
Okay.
this. We do this over the internet, people. There may be technical difficulties here and there. It's just the way it is. Deal with it.
Yeah.
All
My
right.
apologies.
No
folks.
worries. That Jason Kidd sold in May of 2025 for $32,940. We've also got some honorable mentions here. We got Willis Reed, Earl the Pearl Monroe, David Boucher. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't even know who that is. Carmelo Anthony. We've got Bernard King. We've got Buck Williams, Derek Coleman, Richard Jefferson, Kenyon Martin, and Keith Van Horn. Okay, that brings us to the NFL. Of course, there's two teams, just like in baseball. There's two football teams out there. The defensive dominance and Broadway lights. Number one on the list, Lawrence Taylor. Many argue he is the greatest defensive player ever. His 1982 Topps rookie is the blue chip defensive card to go to.
What do you, I mean, we've both been alive since his rookie year or a little bit longer. Is he the top defensive guy in your mind that you've ever seen?
The only person I can think of other than that would be, Ray Lewis.
Okay. Yeah, Ray was a bad man.
And then it's only probably biased because I watched Ray Lewis play. So
right.
That might be it. I don't know. If you ask somebody who saw both of them play, they might have a different answer.
Yeah, I definitely, I guess, because as far as, I think the argument would be best defensive linebacker ever.
Okay.
Because I think there's guys that are like edge rushers that I think would be pretty stout as well.
Yeah.
Including some that are playing now. I mean, you got
safeties and things like that. It's all a different
Miles
different
Garrett
position.
is a nasty son of a biscuit.
Yeah.
That dude is legit. Like, I mean, I get it. He plays defense a lot because his team's awful and is never on offense. But, he's still pretty rough. He's a tough guy to if you're an offensive line going, oh gosh, please don't kill me.
Right.
So, but yeah, I think Ray Lewis is a good option. I mean, he was a middle linebacker, not an outside linebacker. But I mean, there's definitely some guys in history, but from what I know of Lawrence Taylor, he was pretty impressive. For the short bits I got to see him play in the late 80s.
Yeah, he was still, when I first started watching football, he was still playing, but he wasn't the guy he was in 82 for sure. Next on the list, probably the greatest quarterback in New York history, Joe Namath, Broadway Joe. He was so cool though, man, Joe Cool.
Yeah, he was the epitome of cool in the 60s for sure. Obviously also known for breaking his leg in freaking half.
See, I think Lawrence Taylor was the one to do that. I just have this. I got to look this up now. Like, I got to look this up.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm not sure if it was LT that did that. I mean, he had to be ancient at that point. If that would have put him in the league for 17 years by his rookie year.
Joe Theismann is whose leg he broke.
Oh, that's right. Theismann was the one that broke. Not
Theismann.
Naismith.
Yeah, not Naismith.
I mixed the Joes up.
Sorry.
Theismann was also a great quarterback.
Yeah.
But that's my bad.
No worries.
That's what happens when you work all day.
No worries.
Yeah.
The 1965 Topps Tallboy rookie for Joe Namath is one of the most visually distinct and valuable football cards ever made. This one's a PSA 8. Looks like it's got one of those, weird looking slabs just because it's a weird size card. So,
yeah. He was like the epitome of like the ladies' man back then too.
Right?
The ladies loved him.
He still is, man.
He'd wear the fur coats and all kinds of stuff.
He lived the New York lifestyle.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
For sure. Next up, we got Eli Manning, a 2-time Super Bowl MVP. For modern collectors, his 2004 playoff contenders auto is a massive City Spotlight item. Yeah. So this contenders rookie here that you see probably helped get contenders going, because I don't remember contenders before something like that. This is actually a really cool card. It seems like contenders has regressed. This is really nice looking.
Yeah, no, it's a good looking card. And it's hard not to put Eli in that conversation he won 2 Super Bowls, man. And he beat the Patriots. So
the perfect Patriots, by the way.
Yeah, it's a thing. How can you not love him a little bit?
I like Eli.
His big brother was definitely, a favorite for sure. And I think overall a better quarterback. But
it ain't always about who's better, as you said.
Eli won 2 chips.
It's the whole team, right? It's got to be the whole team. Some honorable mentions here. We've got Curtis Martin, running back for the Jets. Joe Klecko. I'm not sure what he played.
He's an offensive lineman.
Okay, for the Jets. Darrell Revis, Revis Island. Kevin Mawai.
He was a center. Okay. He was a Pro Bowl center for years with the Jets.
I'm not familiar with him. But that's one of those positions where you just don't, people don't know you. Michael Strahan, of course, and Frank Gifford. Strahan really kind of, his second career, kind of took off a little bit more than his football
media
playing,
and all the other things. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Nope. Strahan did good well for himself after football, so that was good of him.
I was wondering what happened to that little paste thing. Here we go. All right. There's a little note down here that says, "Sorry, Buffalo people, you aren't quite NYC." So sorry about that.
Yep. Sorry. No love for.
It's true though.
For the Buffaloites.
It's true. We'll jump into the NHL, the leaders of the ice, along with their 2 teams, right? They have 2 teams, Islanders and Rangers.
They do, the Islanders and Rangers.
Got it. Number 1 on that list is Mark Messier with the Rangers. Yep. He ended the 54-year drought. The guarantee moment is New York lore. I am not quite familiar with that.
I'm not either, but I believe, if I remember correctly, I think I've heard of it, but I think he, funny enough, this card that's on here is when he's on the Oilers. Didn't even notice that. That's funny. But he came in and basically said, "I guarantee we win a championship."
Well, here's what he said. Okay, I just pulled it up. The guarantee moment likely refers to either the famous guarantee phrase by hockey player Mark Messier, promising a Rangers Game 6 win in 1994. Okay. There's another thing here where it said "or," right? But that's not. Yeah. So he guaranteed a win in Game 6 in 1994. So that's where it became the lore. And of course, we have his Oilers jersey here. Maybe was he an Oiler to begin with?
I think he was originally drafted by the Oilers.
Got it.
But he got traded to the Rangers. So.
Got it. Next up, we got Brian Leetch.
Yep.
Did I say that right? Leetch.
Brian Leetch. That's him. Yep.
On the Rangers, arguably the greatest American-born defenseman, a hobby favorite for the Rangers fans. So hopefully some Rangers or hockey fans in general might chip in on this conversation with us in our comments.
Sure. Let us know.
That'd be great because we are hockey illiterate over here. Next is, Mike Bossy and Brian Trottier, both on the Islanders. The heart of the 80s dynasty, their O-Pee-Chee rookies are the gold standard for Islanders collectors.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So we got a Mike Bossy Gem Mint 10 here. And then we also have looks like they were rookies.
Brian Trottier.
Yeah, they were not in the same year.
I think he's got kind of a Frenchy thing going on. Brian Trottier.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Some honorable mentions in the hockey world. We got, oh goodness, I'm going to butcher some of these.
Go there?
Henrik Lundqvist.
It is Henrik Lundqvist. Yeah.
Okay. Mike Richter.
Yep. Goalies are a big deal in hockey.
For sure.
Tell a goalie, it's a big thing.
For sure. Rod Gilbert.
That's right.
Dennis Potvin.
Denise Potvin, I think.
Denise Potvin.
I'm just guessing.
There you go. I got to put the accent on it. Clark Gillies and Billy Smith.
Yep. That's it.
All right, let's jump through this WNBA. There's only a few to mention here. We've got Brianna Stewart, of course, just winning that chip with the New York Liberty. Fairly new. I mean, most WNBA stuff's going to be fairly new, I would say. Yeah. But here is a 10 gold ice signature of hers from the Select product.
Yep.
We've got Teresa Witherspoon. We've got a 1997 inside the NBA Gem Mint 10 here. I didn't know inside the NBA made cards. Interesting. Cool. Sweet. Yeah. Some honorable mentions.
Pinnacle we got brand.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Becky Hammon. We've got Rebecca Lobo, Sabrina Ionescu, who I love her shoes, by the way. They're awesome. Awesome basketball, just everyday shoes. They're great.
Yeah.
Kim Hampton, Sue Wicks, and Vicky Johnson.
Sir.
Let's go through the boxing Boxing. This is kind of out of left field, Bird. Where'd you get this?
Yeah, so it's hard simply because this first guy was born there. It was hard for me to leave that off New York City icons in the card world.
Because you're not really on a team.
Yeah, no, definitely not on a team, but it definitely collectible and directly related to New York. So I thought I'd add these two guys in that I thought really kind of made I think need to be mentioned in the greats from New York as
Why
far
not?
as sports go.
We don't talk about a whole lot of boxing. It's kind of a cool thing when you actually get to see like right here, a Mike Tyson autograph card. Like, I don't know. It's something you just don't see a lot of. This is obviously a mint 9, and the auto has been certified with DNA PSA.
Yeah.
But he was born in Brooklyn. Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champ ever. His 1986 Panini Supersport or 91 Upper Deck cards are cultural touchstones. Looks like this one here sold for $58,800 in a PSA 9.
Yeah.
Whew, that's cool. That's cool.
And if you're bored and I want some fun, go watch Mike Tyson Junior Olympics.
Mm-hmm. He was a beast.
When he was 16.
It was just like, it was
eye-popping. Beatings that he threw on people was ridiculous.
Ridiculous. We got Sugar Ray Robinson, often cited as the greatest pound-for-pound fighter in history. He spent his formative years in Harlem. His vintage exhibit cards are incredibly rare and prized. So here's a 48 leaf. Wow, that's old. 48.
Yeah.
And look at the label. The PSA label is just so odd. It looks like it was printed in 68 at least.
Looked like it was printed with a typewriter.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody was just all ding.
Well, look at the number on it. It's 2,012,389.
Right. I'd like to see what the number one cert number is on PSA. Maybe we'll have to do
fascinating.
Something like that.
Yeah,
this one sold for approximately $15,000 in 2022, graded as an 8.5, which is weird because it must have been by Beckett or something. PSA doesn't do 8.5s. You know what? They have a rare case where they done a few 8.5s, I believe.
Okay.
So it might have been. Go ahead and take us through the honorable mentions.
The honorable mentions, and these guys I don't think should be left off the list for sure. Jack Dempsey, who was just really well known in the fighting world. Jake LaMotta, Rocky Graziano. These are old school fighters, way back in the day. Carmen Basilio, and finally a guy a little more recent, not current, but Riddick Bowe was actually a pretty big heavyweight in the 90s. Obviously him and Tyson fought as well, and I think Tyson smoked him, but it was still a heavyweight championship fight, so it was good enough to get there.
Huge fight, and
it didn't work out that way.
Right.
So,
well, that is our part 3 of City Spotlight, taking you around the big apple, people. Yes. We could have talked like we were from New York the whole episode. We could have done it. We could have called you all losers out there, but we don't do that. We're from California, so.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure my New York accent's as good as yours, but we could try,
We would have done it, man. We would have done well.
It could have been a contender. You know what I mean?
It could have been a thing,
That's right.
We could have went and got some nice Italian cooking from your grandmother.
Adrian! I mean, we could have Rockied this thing.
That's Philadelphia.
Is he Philadelphia? I thought he was out of New York. He's Philly?
It's Philly. All the Rocky movies are in Philly, brother.
Whatever.
Maybe Philly will be next week.
Maybe Philly. Yeah, we'll talk about it next week. I don't know. We're just doing some things. I was just talking about boxes. I don't care.
He's just foreshadowing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's see
what. Cussing. My bad.
Yeah, that's all right. I got the old bleep button ready for you, buddy.
There we go.
In post. Let's get to what we got in our stack, and we'll. I hope you got something in your stack. You said you came prepared.
I do.
Okay, yeah, I was scrambling a little bit, but I found something. And it's on theme, so let's do it.
And now, time for What You Got in the Stack.
We want to know what you got in the stack. I'm pointing at you, Bird, by the way.
Well, I knew you were pointing at me, but I just dramatic pause.
I like it.
But also I thought it'd be fun is if you guys wanted to comment on this video and put maybe what you got in your stack, like show some of your favorite cards.
Yeah, what you got in the stack?
See, look at that. Echoes everywhere. You could be echoes of cards that we could look at. So my what you got in the stack this week? I did, like I said, I opened quite a bit of cards this past week.
Okay.
And one of the things I opened was Magic the Gathering. Shout out to our friend Josh at Card Surfer Games. That probably should have back on at some point, talking about a little bit more in detail on that stuff. However, this was a card out of a series called Duskmorn. And it is, I have to read this before I put it forward to camera. It is Kato, the Bane of Nightmares. And it is a legendary planeswalker. And it is like a $15 card. Let's see.
It must be very shiny because there you go.
There we go. There's the angle.
Let's see.
Focus.
That's cool.
Ooh, that lighting is just playing on this thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
What the frick? Why are you glaring up so?
No worries. There's going to be a picture of it right there. Everybody will be able to see this picture right here.
So yeah, that is eating light. So anyway, yeah, that's the card, and I was excited to get. I got quite a few other ones out of that same box, but this one was the most valuable, so I thought I would share it. And you Magic the Gathering fans of our show, let us know. Is it a good card? Can we kill a bunch of people with it? Because that'd be super.
Don't ask me, Bird.
I didn't. I said people.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. No, I heard you.
Okay. Just checking.
I'm just saying, don't ask me. All right. Mine is, so I went into my New York. I went to like the Yankees, the Knicks, the Nets, all of it.
Okay.
And I kind of just closed my eyes and reached into my little cases here and see what I pulled out. Happened to be, it's a pretty new card, but it's a Mojo, I think a brown Mojo refractor of 275 of Luis what's his name? Luis Angel Acuna. So it's a rookie card of his from the Bowman, but it's of 275.
Cool little card.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah, the Mojo is pretty cool. So that's from the Bowman Chrome? Yeah, Bowman Chrome set. But yeah, nice to have a rookie card in numbered refractor kind of thing.
There you go.
All right, real quick, what we had in our stack.
Quick.
You like it. Some like it quick, some like it long. We got to be careful here. We're getting into dangerous territory. All right, let's find out what the card pull of the week is. Let's do that.
And now it's time for Card Pull of the Week.
Okay, I'm going to call this the hiccup show.
Yep, that's fine. We've hiccuped and we made it, and it's fine, and we're doing great. And, it's been a lot of quick fixes, if you will. Not long fixes. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I think you should definitely start for your card pull of the week if you have one. If not, I do.
Like I said, I didn't open a whole lot of... I only opened like one box of Topps Chrome, and it was crap.
Okay.
It was bad. So bad that I didn't want to share anything. But I got some stuff for Christmas that I wanted to share.
Okay.
And I figured they're kind of card pulls of the week because I got them this week. I pulled them out of the mail.
There you go.
Okay. Let's go for it.
Show me your Christmas gift, sir.
All right. So we already knew about this one, right?
We did.
Okay. Yes. This is that Inception Lou Dort.
Yep.
Our friend of the show got me that for Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that either for my birthday or Christmas, one of the two. He followed it up with this.
Is there another Lou?
So yeah, this is Topps Finest Lou Dort. I think it's last year's Topps Finest.
Okay.
Of 25.
Yo, I don't even know. It's a little bit of glare, but is he making the face? I think he's making on that. Like the face, but I mean, like the face looks from the. It's like, I got the ball.
I'm sorry.
Like kind of thing.
It won't focus.
That's okay. But I mean, if you were to describe it, would it be like, I got the ball face?
He's kind of smirking right there. It's
right? A little bit, right? Like, my ball, go away.
Yeah. I'm taking this going home. One more that I actually got, I purchased, and this is not, it's not a rookie, but it is a Lou Dort. Again, of course.
Lou, you gotta come on the show one day.
Lou, we love you, Lou.
We're your biggest fan.
But this is a Prism from 2021.
Okay.
On card signature.
That. I like the blue, yellow, green.
Right.
Very Brazil.
Yeah. So I was just digging that card, and then the on-card auto in person. I might get this authenticated. Maybe we'll see.
There you go.
We'll see. But those were my card pulls of the week because I pulled them out of the mail.
We love a little Lou pull. There we go. All right. So real quick, since we're talking basketball cards, I'm gonna pull out this necklace that my kid got me for Christmas, and I got this little basketball. Let's see, forward. Okay. So you can kind of see it. It says Dad.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I'm wearing a necklace for the first time in probably 20 years.
Yep.
You're welcome, son. I did this for you. But we also opened up some Pokemon over the Christmas break. And this card right here was the pull of the week. For me, it's an Oshawott.
Dude, you're like making that look extra shiny tonight.
Yeah, the glare is fabulous on it.
Fabuloso.
But this is about a $40 card.
Hey.
So pretty cool pull.
You seem to be doing well in the Pokemon world these days.
I mean, sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't. It's tough. It's a tough, we opened a lot of cards and we didn't hit a ton of hits.
Okay.
So, and my kid bought a box the day after Christmas too, because he's like, you got the itch again.
I was about to say, yeah, it's an itch. You got to scratch it. And if you're opening a ton of cards though, I don't know how much you open. So.
And he bought a 9-pack box thing, and it was like $80, and he got out of it.
Yeah.
So, you live and you learn, and
God loves. That's the hobby we've chosen to love and hate.
Sometimes you get poo.
Yep.
And sometimes you get great things, or sometimes you get mediocre things. But we love it one way or another.
That's right. Hey, I gotta wear the blank. Did you find that this week? So
I saw that.
Yeah, let's get into that. This is kind of cool.
Oh, look at us.
This is pretty cool. I saw this online and I was like, you know what? Let's talk about this on the show. So we haven't done one of these in a minute. Let's get into this.
Okay.
Where the did you find that?
Okay, my where the blank did you find that today is very interesting. Somebody actually took the time to get this certain item certified. It's not graded if you look at it, but it is certified.
Right.
And what it is, and I'm trying to suspend it and build it up here. It's very hard to do with this particular item.
Yeah, it's fine.
But this is it's an ID card from LSU of Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay. I like.
Obviously, it's got his signature on it, and that is what's not. It's not graded, but that is what's certified by PSA. Now, whoever got their hands on this is genius. You're genius, dude.
Yeah, definitely. It's the best card. I signed. It's the first thing I ever signed was my LSU card.
It's one of them.
Yeah, I have my ID card from LSU.
It's funny. It has like the little sticker right below his face there too. It says 1992, like validated or whatever. I think that's what that sticker is.
Yeah. I clearly can't do a Shaquille O'Neal impersonation very well, but it's fine. I tried my best.
You did very well. But
oh, thank you.
Well, there you go. Authenticated, autographed LSU ID card from Shaquille O'Neal.
Charles is an idiot. Charles.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah, and they'll forever beef, won't they? Just forever.
They're buddies, and they love each other.
I know, and it's good TV to see them just kind of go at each other.
Yeah, a little banter back and forth.
Absolutely.
A couple big men boxing it out.
Right.
Yep.
Well, Bird, that is the episode number 31 ending, my friend. Once you hear that music, it's over, sir.
Let me tell you where we find us. All right. So I'm gonna do this in a New York accent.
I don't even have to tell him anymore. He's just all
it's fine. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
I was born and raised in the New York City.
New York.
So let's come. You should check us out on the Instagram. It's the place to be, right? And then if you're checking out, we can go to X, or more importantly, come on YouTube and see us here, because we're fabulous. You love us. Okay. But if you can't go on YouTube, check us out on Amazon Music. Make sure you stay through the whole episode, okay? None of this 8-minute stuff. We don't want quickies here. We want long time here on the show.
It's long.
All right?
Yeah.
We got Spotify and we got Apple Music. You are going to check us out and you're going to love it, okay? Welcome back to the show. Oh, look at that. I'm getting a call. Let me call that person back. Okay, goodbye. So anyway, I'm a little verklempt here and I'm going to go. So we're going to do some maybe Saturday Night Live. We should have said Saturday Night Live on the show. It'd been fabulous.
How did all of a sudden turn into like the New York hairdresser you don't
I don't know. It's just how it kind of worked. It just went into the thing.
It kind of did, yes.
Yes, okay.
Don't mess with the Zohan, okay?
Wow, okay. Whatever.
All right. Well, hey, everybody, new listeners, old listeners, thanks for hanging out with us today on Cards on Blast. We had a blast with you, as always. Hopefully you will come check us out on the next episode. 32 should be rolling sometime next week.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes, okay?
Yeah, don't forget about it, okay?
Don't forget about us, all right?
That's right.
You know, for Bird, for me, JT, we will see you next week.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Okay. All right. No, seriously, I think I'm done. Ooh, I think we're done. I think that's good. You finished?
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the f*** are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?